Hello from Aqueduct Pictures. Managing members Bill McConnell and Doug Swim would like to thank you for your time. Aqueduct Entertainment, DBA Aqueduct Pictures, is a Florida-based company formed to finance, develop, produce, market, and distribute a feature film titled The Adversary. The company has acquired movie rights from book publisher Thomas Nelson. Additionally, Aqueduct Pictures owns the full life rights of author Michael Leehan, who wrote the book titled Ascent From Darkness, which inspired the movie. As an accredited investor, you can participate in an offer from the company to acquire up to a remaining open 40% equity interest of Aqueduct Entertainment LLC. Each share is priced at $78,750. The opening offer was $6,800,000. $500,000 has already been raised. That leaves $6.3 million remaining open as an opportunity for you. The Adversary is a psychological thriller inspired by true-life events. Bill McConnell is the executive producer for the film, and Mary Lambert is the director. Here's a small glimpse of the mood set for the movie, followed by an interview video of the eyewitness telling us who Michael was, is, and will be in the movie.
He had a plan, but he just looked evil. To me, his eyes were like a brownish red.
I've seen where there might be 3 crows laying in one direction, facing east, dead crows.
We were in the kitchen for some reason, and we looked into the study, and we saw a knife fly through the air, and there was nobody in there.
The kid looked at him and said, "You know you're gonna die soon." And so we hopped in the truck, and as I'm about to shut the door, there's a speaker above the gas pump, and it crackles, and this voice comes across, and the voice said, "You heard what I said." So, you know, it kind of sent chills up my spine.
"Well, why can't you hear me?" He said, "I have all these voices, and they've been with me for a long time."
Well, he drew a pentagram in one of his houses in the on the floor, and it was huge. It took up the whole living room floor.
You know, I see a different side of Mike that's here to kill, steal, and destroy.
The Michael that walked into my office was a scary dude. It's like a vacuum sucking the life out of the room.
Mike looked at me. The pupil of his eyes were no longer round. They just started stretching out.
She could see his eyes just turn completely red.
He had an aunt that was a little bit into witchcraft, and she would cut on his stomach.
He would have facial expressions. His face would contort. I was taking him out to his vehicle. His arm was resting on his truck, and then all of a sudden his arm began to have waves of ripples moving up and down the arm.
I don't know if he's shown you his arms, but they're covered in scars from where he used to cut himself during his rituals and invite demons in through his blood.
And he was on a mattress on the floor sleeping, and I just had the prompting to pray over him. And I just started praying like under my breath, and his hands just started shaking. And at that point I knew that it was something greater, and that, you know, the innocence of what I brushed off of the pentagrams and the things that he talked about was very serious.
Sam Teichelman is the company's controller. He's a CPA and has many years of experience in working with high-dollar budgets and investors. Sam is available to speak with you and your accountants or advisors. He will present the details of our projections and returns. As an investor, you will own your own percentage of 40% of the company. Minimum investment amount is $78,750 for one share, 0.5%. Over a 4-year project life, this pro forma forecasts a potential net projected cash flow of $434,064 per share. And over the saleable life of the movie, this pro forma yields a strong, conservative IRR of 86.5% and cash on cash of 230.8%. And it gets even better. As an investor, you get a priority return of 120%. Have you ever considered investing in the movie business? Well, now you can. And you do not want to miss this opportunity. Accredited investors, join us at Aqueduct Entertainment. Contact Doug Swim by email, doug@adversarymovie.com, or by calling 912-480-4345. You too can be part of Aqueduct Entertainment.